Good morning, dear students. This video is for the students of class 7, subject mathematics, and this is lecture number 3 of chapter number 11, perimeter and area. And in this lecture, we will discuss the following topics that are: first, we will discuss about circles, what are circles. Then we will learn how to find circumference of a circle and area of a circle, and then we will discuss questions of exercise 11.3. So before starting this topic, let us recall the previous concepts that we have learned in lecture number 1 and 2. In lecture number 1, we have started with the introduction to the chapter, and in that lecture we have learned how to find area and perimeter of square and rectangle. And in lecture number 2, we have learned how to find area of a parallelogram, that is given by base into height, and area of a right angled triangle, that is half into base into height. So students, in this lecture we will start with circle, okay, and we will learn how to find circumference and area of a circle. So let us start with the definition of circle. So what do you mean by circle? A circle is the collection of all those points in a plane which are at a fixed distance from a fixed point. This statement says a circle is the collection of points. These are the different points, okay? These are the collection of those points which are at a fixed distance, from a fixed point. This is a fixed point, and all those points which are at a fixed distance from this point. The collection of those points is known as circle, okay? And these fixed distance are known as radius of the circle, okay? This fixed distance is known as radius of the circle, and this fixed point, that is known as center of the circle. Here this is a circle, okay, and these are the collection of points. These are the points which are collected, which are at a fixed distance from a fixed point, okay? This is the fixed point, and this fixed point is known as the center of the circle, and this fixed distance is known as the radius of the circle. Now if I double the length of this radius, if I will take 2 times of this length, so what you will get? This is the 2 times of radius, this is also radius, okay? So this AB is known as the diameter, okay? So diameter is double the length of radius, okay? Or you can say radius is half of the diameter, okay? Now what do you mean by diameter? So let us understand this. A diameter is a line segment that passes through the center of the circle and touches the 2 points of the circle, okay? A diameter is a line segment that passes through the center of the circle and touches the 2 points of the circle. So that line segment is known as the diameter of the circle. And there are infinite number of diameters in a circle. So let it be, this is also a diameter, because this line segment also passes through the center and touches these 2 points of the circle, okay? And half of this diameter, suppose this is 8 centimeter, okay? And if I will say this 4 centimeter, the length of this will be 4 centimeter. So this is radius. So I can say radius is half of diameter, okay? Or diameter is double of radius. Now some important terms in circle. So first thing is, what do you mean by chord? This is the word chord. This you have learned in class 6 also. What do you mean by a chord? So a chord is a line segment that touches any 2 points of the circle. Okay, so it is a line segment. It is a line segment that touches 2 points of a circle. Okay, so this is a chord. Now the diameter is also the chord because it is satisfying the definition of a chord as it touches the 2 points of the circle. Okay, and the diameter is the largest chord. Okay, now next thing is circumference. As we know, circumference is the length of the boundary. So the length of this boundary or the length of this whole arc is known as circumference of the circle. Okay, and the region that is bounded by this boundary, that is enclosed by this boundary, is known as area of the circle. Okay, now we will learn how to find the length of the boundary, that is the circumference, and area of the circle. So let us learn this. So students, for finding the length of the boundary, first I will take a wire and wrap along its boundary. Then I will measure the length of that wire. Then it will give you the length of this circular boundary. Okay, if I take a wire and wrap along the boundary, and on measuring the length of the wire, I will get the length of the boundary, that is the circumference of the circle. Now I will use this for the derivation of circumference of a circle. Okay, now students, I will introduce a term that is pi. Okay, so we will discuss where this pi came. Okay, so I will take circles of different radius. I will do an experiment, okay, and in that I will take circles of different radius. So these are the observations. First, I will take circle of radius 3.5 centimeter. Obviously, the diameter is double the radius, so diameter will be 7 centimeter. So circumference is 22 centimeter. How I have calculated this? Just wrapping the wire along the boundary of circle of radius 3.5 centimeter. Okay, now I will take radius of a circle of radius 7 centimeter. So diameter will be 14 centimeter. Then again I will wrap a wire along its boundary and then measure the length of the wire. Then I will get the length of the boundary, that is circumference, that is 44 centimeter. Every time I will do this. Okay, after that I will take the circle of radius 10.5 and so on. Okay, and I will find the length of the boundary by wrapping the wire along its boundary. Now what I have observed that the ratio. So students, what I am observing from this table is that if I divide the circumference of the circle to its diameter, if I divide circumference of the circle to its diameter, then I am getting a constant ratio, constant number. Okay, that is 22/7, and that is nearly equal to 3.14. If I take this case, that is its circumference is 44 centimeter and diameter is 14 centimeter, and if I divide them, I am getting a constant ratio, that is 22/7. Again, in the next case, if I divide 66 to 21, I am getting a fixed ratio, that is 22/7. So in each case, I am getting a fixed value, or you can say constant, a fixed constant, and this constant is known as pi. Okay, and pi is denoted by this. Okay, so the ratio of circumference to diameter is known as pi, and in each case I am getting the same constant. If I take circle of any diameter and if I am taking the ratio of circumference of that circle to that of diameter, I am getting a fixed ratio. Okay, and that fixed ratio is nearly same. Every case I am getting the fixed ratio, that is 22/7, and that is known as pi. So students, from the observations we have observed that the ratio of circumference to the diameter always give pi, that is 22/7. Okay, now how you will calculate circumference? Here from this relation I will derive how you will get the circumference. Now in place of d, can I write 2r? Yes, this we have learned that diameter is double of radius and this is pi. Okay, you can write pi like this also or like this also. Okay, and this is the word pi. Okay, so this is pi. Now I have to calculate circumference. So circumference is equal to, as 2r is in division with circumference, so if I change its side it will be in multiplication with this, so it is 2 pi r, where pi is constant, that is 22/7. R is the radius of the circle and this is the circumference of a circle. Okay, so it means using formula how you will calculate the boundary, the length of the boundary, that is given by 2 pi r. Okay, and where r is the radius of the circle. Okay, so let us do one question related to this. So students, based on this concept, I am taking question number 1 of exercise 11.3. It is, we have to find the circumference of the circle. Given radius is equal to 14 centimeter and in place of pi we have to use 22/7. This is also mentioned in the question. So we need to find the circumference. So first you have to write the formula, that is circumference of circle is equal to 2 pi r, and here radius is given, so just put the value 2. Pi is a constant that has the fixed value, that is 22/7, and r it is given 14. So 7 1 ja 7, 7 2 ja. Okay, now you can multiply. 22 into 2 is 44 and 44 into 2 is 88, and as circumference is the length, so its unit is same as centimeter. So this is the circumference of the circle. Okay, so this is your question number 1. Now we will learn the second concept, that is how to find the area of a circle. So students, we will learn how to find the area of a circle. For this we will perform an activity. Okay, so first step is draw a circle of any radius. I have drawn a circle of any radius, say r units. Okay, on a drawing sheet as shown in this figure. Then draw a diameter of the circle. Okay, this first I have to draw a circle, then draw a diameter. This is the diameter. Shade half of the part, half of the circular region in light color. So this is in light color, half of the circular region shade in light color and half of the region shade in dark color. Okay, this as shown in this figure. Now divide this circular region into 16 equal parts. I have drawn this line and these are divided into 16 equal parts as shown in this figure. Okay, then we have divided it into 16 parts. Then we have to cut this circle in 16 equal pieces. In these 16 equal pieces we have to cut each piece of this circle. Okay, then take any one part, say shaded in light color, out of above 16 equal colors of this circular region and further divide it into 2 equal parts. Okay, after that what they are saying, we have to divide this, we have to take the cutting of each equal parts. Okay, this equal part and this equal part. Then we have to paste each piece in such a way as I have pasted. Okay, half that are dark shaded I have pasted this side. Okay, they are a little bit circular because these pieces have circular arc. Okay, so these are pasted. After taking the cuttings we have to paste it in this way. Okay, these 8 part, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, and these light color shade parts 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. We have to paste each part in such a way. Okay, now just see this diagram. This half circular boundary, this half up to here, this complete is 2 pi r. If I will take only the boundary of this semicircle, this half circle, that is pi r. Okay, and just observe this length is also pi r, because these are the length of this shaded region, half shaded region. Okay, so this is also pi r, means this one. Okay, and this is also pi r, because this is light shaded region, and this is also, here it is also pi r. This circumference of this semicircular region is also pi r, and this is also pi r, and they are combining they will make 2 pi r. So this is pi r. Now this length, this is what? This is just the radius of the given circle. Okay, these are the radius. Now after pasting these pieces, this circle is nearly in rectangular shape. As you can see, we can assume, as there is a very little bit difference, okay, so we can neglect that. So this is nearly approximately in rectangular region, and we know that the area of rectangle is length into breadth. Here the length is pi r and breadth is r. So how you will get area of circle? That is this length into this breadth. Okay, that is pi r into r. So this is pi r square. So this is how you will get the area of a circle. Just you have to make 16 equal pieces of this circle, and then you have to paste in this way. So it will nearly be a rectangle. Okay, and then we can apply the formula of area for calculating, formula of rectangle for calculating area, that is length into breadth. Okay, so same I have done. So area of a circle is pi r square. Okay, r is the radius and pi we have learned, that is 22 by 7. Now let us discuss questions related to this concept also, how to find the area. So students, based on concept of area, I am explaining question number 2 of exercise 11.3. What is given? You have to find the area of the circles, given that diameter is equal to 49 meter and take pi is equal to 22 by 7. This is diameter given, and we know that area of a circle is pi r square. Pi r square means r into r. Okay, so pi r square. We don't have the radius, we have given the diameter. So from diameter, how you will calculate radius? So we know that diameter is double of radius, so radius is half of diameter. Okay, so diameter we have 49 by 2. So this is your radius. Now I will put the value. Pi, what you have to use, that is 22 by 7 given. Okay, r we have calculated, that is 49 by 2. 49 by 2. Now just simplify this. 7 1 ja 7, 7 7 ja 49, 2 1 ja 2, 2 11 ja. Okay, now just multiply these numbers and you will get the area. Don't forget to write the unit, as this is area, so its unit will be square meter or meter square. Okay, on multiplication you will get the area of the this circle. Okay, now exercise 11.3 is only based on these two concepts, how to find the circumference and how to find the area of circle. So you have to do the questions of exercise 11.3 in your homework. Concepts I have explained. So students, you have to do questions of 11.3. Now your homework for today's lecture is, you have to do question number 1. Only you have to do any two part. Okay, say it be A and B part. Question number 2, any two parts, that is A and C. You can do A and C. Question number 3 you have to do, 4, 5 and up to 10 you have to do, and these are of exercise 11.3. okay, in your homework notebook. Doubts I will take in online classes. Okay, so you need to solve these 10 questions for today. Okay, thank you so much.